Watching firefighters in the movies may be great, Richard McNaughton says, but nothing beats seeing a fire engine in real life.
Sirens and the flashing lights.
That's so good.
Richard, who lives with a rare genetic disorder, loved firefighters so much when he was younger. His sister, Marcia, says whenever her back was turned, he'd call 911.
And they would arrive and he'd be hanging out the window. Hi guys, how are you?
Although Richard was repeatedly told all the reasons why he shouldn't do that, he couldn't stop.
And it came to one of those situations, if you can't beat them, join them.
So the team at the time, including now retired Chief Dan Copeland, invited Richard to visit their hall to show him the seriousness of their responsibility.
Right away, just grabbed the hearts of the firefighters and the department.
When Richard first got to put on the oxygen tank and mask, he ran around the hall going, "Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters!"
He earned the nickname Winston after one of the movie's characters and never called 911 again. But what impressed the firefighters most was not Winston's passion for their profession, but his constant question, consistent with all first responders: how can I help?
He wanted to be a part of the crew and didn't really know any different than, like, let's get at this.
And after excelling at volunteering around the hall and being an ambassador at public events, Winston was officially named an honorary firefighter and given his own uniform.
I was shocked and amazing.
Whether Winston's wearing his uniform or not, Marcia says her brother carries around a first aid kit and is always set to serve.
Is the first one to run and help if somebody falls.
And the first one to call, Dan recalls, if something seemed off.
He would say, "Danny, they didn't have their siren going. They had the lights on, but they didn't have the siren going." And I said, "Thanks for the tip, Winston. We'll deal with that." And
Richard was recently honored for 20 years of voluntary service with the department.
It's amazing. I mean, I appreciate all that they've done for me.
But the firefighters say they appreciate all Winston's done for them even more.
He's a natural.
Yeah, he's crushing it today.
Adam Sawatsky, CTV News, Delta.